Well, hello, Iron Bill back again with another video, and tonight I'm presenting a comp match that I ran with a couple of friends of mine, Red Frank and Gunner Dawg. We are running against a group of randoms, I think. It might have been a two-piece on that team, I don't recall. You'll have to look at the kill feed for me to tell you for sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm running, initially I'm trying to run True Prophecy, Fellwinter's Lie, and the heavy doesn't matter because I wasn't going to pull it anyway. I think, a rocket is what I have on. So we open up here, and I'm trying to stick with Dawg per instructions. And then, of course, we're going to get pegged here, or I will, because I just don't pay attention to my situational awareness. One of our teammates went down, and I get pulled into a grenade, and of course I get bracketed. It was just dumb for me to stay there. As soon as Dawg ducked out the backside, I should have too. Now, I'm going to say Dawg pretty much owned on this one, and he's a heck of a PvP player. Now, he may not be true Vanguard good or anything like that, or maybe he is. How would I know? But I know he's a lot better than I am, and he really dominated this match. Frank and I, Frank's better than me too, I should also say. But yeah, Dawg was definitely the star for sure. Anyway, I went a couple lives. I think I went this round with the True Prophecy, and watch me just make that same mistake again. Watch this. See, I just stepped right into it. Just bad timing. I moved in there just as he tossed it. And I thought, idiot. I mean, how many times do you have to do the same thing? And it really is, it's painful to watch my video of play oftentimes. Now over here you'll often get sniped, and I'm moving in a very predictable way. And I guess that's something I would point out as I analyze my own play is that you know, key problems for me is, or would be, map awareness is not great. I've played these maps before, but 3v3 plays differently than 6v6, which is the other part. Now, see, good play, and then I just don't follow through, and of course the next guy steps up and finishes me off. And I wound up in a 2v1 in that situation. Now, I don't feel terrible about that, except I should have done the shotgun. I don't know what I was thinking. And that's the next piece, is I make bad choices. I should have, the second he went frozen, I should have switched to a Fellwinter's, and I would have just polished him right there, and I probably would have gotten them both. Now, right there I say, nope, I'm going back to Pulse Rifle, and Vigilance Wing is actually good in this kind of a setup because it has some reach, it's steady, and it will kill in 2 full bursts because it's a 5-burst Pulse Rifle. Now, of course, I've got to avoid getting grenaded right away, and I'm flinching these guys enough that I'm making them think about what they're doing. So I get this one. Now this other guy's trying to peek shoot, but he's getting pressured from the other side, and I've got to watch my radar and make sure they don't slip in on me. And I'm just firing down that lane for lane control, but I'm too static. And right there I reload out in the open. That's dumb. If you're going to reload, get to cover and reload. That's a true Vanguard staple right there. There he goes over the top. I put a little bit on him. I'm going to slide up here. Of course, they traded. And I'm really risking it here, but I figure I've got nothing left to lose. So if he comes back around, I'm going to kill him. That's the second guy. First guy was trying to peek snipe again. I've got to be careful here because if he tosses like a grenade launcher or something like that in there, I could be in trouble. That's going to drive him out of there. Okay, so he's coming to the right. And I follow behind Frank like I should. And finally get a kill or 2 that round, I think. Did better. So, because I'm playing so horribly, you know, we're an evenly matched team. They had one guy that was kind of alright. We obviously had Dawg and Frank, so I'm trying to not isolate myself so much as I typically do. And notice how I keep making the same move. Okay, so we've got them we've got 3 lines shut down. I'm kind of laning this. No one's coming, so I'm going to move over towards Dawg. Too late though. Now I've got to be careful not to push in there before he revives and comes back in. But I've got this line covered in case they come. Alright, so Frank's moving from the left. I'm going to move into support, but it's too slow and it's too late. I'm just being too indecisive about this. I start to go in there and they warn me off of it. They say, don't don't go in there, I believe is the time. Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, right there. That's where they say get out of there. Backing it off. And Dawg is just in there deep. And I should just grab my shotgun and get in there and do it with him instead of playing back. And if you play this passively as I'm playing right now, you just invite getting rushed because the team won't respect you. And if it wasn't for Dawg, they probably would be just banging through us. What I'm doing is I'm making them come to me, and if they have a life advantage, which we had to that point, we were yelling at Frank and said, we got life advantage, get back, and he got sniped right then. Alright, so, or I'm sorry, Dawg did. And then of course his super shuts mine down, so I can't really push in there at the moment. And if I'm not careful, I really am going to get taken by that super. So basically we negated one another. And don't go in there, Frank. Yeah, and he's got a super on him. I think Dawg is down for good. Right, okay, so here I think we're coming up on a play where I try to do the right thing. Nope, that's not going to work. I know it. Yeah, right here. There's one guy left, I think. No, there's just me left. Alright, so there's the sniper. I pick him, knock him out. I've got the guy to the right, and I've got him. Watch this. And my pellets, some of them hit the wall, and I didn't kill him. It was the right move. I just didn't pull it off. So they got the round. I'm too passive. I'm too passive. I'm too passive. I've got to be a lot more aggressive. If I'm going to run a shotgun, I've got to be aggressive. It was a good pick on that sniper, though. A better sniper would have killed me, though. Let's be honest. Dawg goes straight at him. If he's going to do that, okay, I should have come up there with the shotgun, not with the pulse rifle. And so we dropped 2 lives right away on that. And let's make it 3. And things aren't looking good. You know, we're actually in trouble. And it's funny about this mode because things can flip on a dime. I mean, they really can. So we're just holding up here a second, make them come to the door, and I almost get sucked into his grenade again. But he gets sucked into mine. He got fooled because my grenade was in there overlapping his, and he just didn't catch it. Now, I almost died to this guy too, because he's running a hand cannon, that steady hand, I think. It just about takes me down. Frank is in position to flank. And I'm thinking, okay, if this guy wants to do it, we'll do it. I've got my rift up. We'll make that happen. So, gosh darn it, traded with him. And I think I got the spawn. Yeah, okay, so we're all up, but we have no lives left. But we've got them down to 1. And this wound up being an interesting match, I will tell you. And for me, the play got better as I moved along. Okay, so now we're kind of moving together. We've got this guy pegged. He's down. All right, so now here we are, 20 seconds to go. And we're just holding our position. We'll have to go cover the flag if it goes into overtime in 11 seconds. And 6 seconds. And this guy decides to make a move. Which didn't go anywhere. We got it down to 1 guy. We're going to move on it. Be aggressive. And Dawg is all over him. And he has a grenade launcher, but it's not going to do him any good. And we just close on him. The one thing I will say is my play started to get better as I moved along. And I used to play a lot of 3v3, you know, a couple of seasons, well, about a year ago, I should say. And I always did okay, you know, after I kind of got used to it. And I'd solo queue. So, yeah, obviously you get in with a 3-stack, they're going to roll you, but it's the same now. I mean, if we get in with a 3-stack trial team that's just playing for practice, then they'll roll us. But you know, generally the more you play, the better you're going to get. Now you see that sniper over there on the low B side, and I call that out. Dawg is on him. And I'm trying to move with them as a team. And they're all down here. This guy's not getting out of this. That was our super, I think. Boy, I'll tell you what, if you're colorblind, that is not a good look, because unless you could change it so that okay, there's our fellow over there, got him, because I can imagine how that would be just utterly confusing. Okay, we want to challenge that heavy, actually wind up getting it, but the round is complete. And as we begin to kind of move together, you notice how the play gets better. Yeah, they're 3 randoms. And our communication advantage obviously starts to pay dividends after a bit. Okay, I somehow avoid dying by after charging right into that. I've got my super, which I promised to throw right away. Let's just nail this guy down. Not getting out of that, bud. And you got to be careful, because you can get shotgunned out of this so easy. And that should get him. And it does. And that's it. We've got life advantage. We're 4-0 on them. And it's over. And that's the match. So, you know, if these guys want to play together and practice as a team, I wouldn't mind. At all. This was enjoyable. It was you know what? I mean, here's the thing. I don't like to be blown out in a bad way in a match that's not competitive. And I really don't like to be the team that blows out the other team really bad either. It's not fun. I mean, maybe once in a while, but you know, if that becomes the way all your matches go, then where's the competition in that? I really don't mind sweaty matches. I mean, I need breaks here and there, but I want a fair match. And I felt like that one was, you know, for the most part, although Dawg there clearly had an obscene score by the end, 26 total kills. I mean, impressive. So, hats off to my new clanmates, Red Frank and Dawg, and really enjoyed playing with these guys, and I hope to put up some more video showing what we're doing. And by the way, tonight we did the new mission for Tess. No. The Tex Everest. I don't even know what her name is. The mechanic. We got the new scout, and yeah, we ran that a couple times and did some other content. So it was a good time, and those guys hauled me through it. You know, I was starting to solo it, and got called away, and came back, and within a very short time, we'd popped off 2 of them. So good time tonight. So anyway, I'm rambling. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.